we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I have a feeling that nobody's going to be able to do what I do the way I do it. So, and I want you all to succeed. So if you can, you know, if it's on the weekend, you know, send me a donation and make it so I don't feel like I'm like, because you know, some of you, you know, you're on other sides of the world and you're asking me things, and I'm getting up out of bed at 3 in the morning and powering up the computer and doing research and stuff to answer a lot of these questions you guys have. So you know, be mindful of that. Be mindful. Do I sleep? No. I do have to say though, since I've been working so much doing this show, I've been sleeping better. I've been getting at least 4 hours a night. I was, when we first started, I was getting maybe an hour to 2 hours a night. So it's good to finally start getting 4 to 6 hours. I think it's good for my brain to be tired. So this is good for me. You guys are my therapy, and I appreciate you all very much. But I do need to have at least one day to rest. All right, let's see here. Trump's hammer looks not so heavy, huh? The way President Donald Trump sees it, beating China in the trade war should be easy. I doubt that. And let me tell you, he's wrong. They're going to win this one. Now, are they going to concede a little bit? I think they'll give up something, but they'll probably back out on it, or I don't know what the word to use is without being not politically correct. But they're just not going to follow through with it. They're going to change the rules last minute. They're playing their own game with their own dirty tricks. Every deal that Donald Trump has made with China, they've backed out on it or changed it somewhere along the line. It never pans out the way we want it to. After his logic goes, the Chinese sell Americans 3 times as much as Americans sell them. Therefore, they have more to lose. Inflict enough pain, like combined 145% taxes he slapped on Chinese imports last month. They'll beg for mercy. They will never beg for mercy. They are a prideful country and people, and they base everything in their life off of honor on their family and their generations and their ancestors. If they did that, they would feel like they were dishonoring their ancestors. I don't think they're going to back down. Oz, do you think the Pakistan and India war escalation caused drop in the markets? I mean, yes and no. It's going to create volatility. I think the sentiment is there's a lot of conflicts going along everywhere, and because of that, it's created volatility. But we'll get into that next, because we do have some news on that. Actually, I don't need to cover too much more of this. We gotta